When Amida, on becoming a Buddha, first taught the Dharma, the sages present were numerous beyond reckoning. All who aspire to be born in the Pure Land should take refuge in Amida of the vast assembly. The countless bodhisattvas of the land of happiness have reached succession to Buddhahood after one lifetime. Entering the compassionate activity of Samantabhadra, they unfailingly work to save beings in defiled worlds. Amassing a stock of virtues from the Buddhas for sentient beings of the 10 quarters, they bring them to entrust themselves to the universal primal vow. So take refuge in Amida, the ocean-like great mind. Avalokiteshvara and Mahastamaprapta together illumine the world with the light of compassion, never resting even for a moment from bringing to nirvana those with mature conditions. Those who reach the Pure Land of happiness return to this evil world of the 5 defilements, where, like the Buddha Sakyamuni, they benefit sentient beings without limit. The free working of their supernatural powers cannot be fathomed, for they are possessed of virtues that surpass conception. So take refuge in Amida, the supremely honored one. In the land of happiness, Shravakas, Bodhisattvas, human beings, and devas all possess luminous wisdom, and their bodily features and adornments are all the same. Different terms are used for them only in accord with the forms of existence in other worlds. Their countenances, dignified and wonderful, are beyond compare. Delicate and subtle, their bodies are not human beings or devas. Theirs is the body of emptiness, the body of boundlessness. So take refuge in Amida, the power of non-discrimination. People who aspire for the land of happiness dwell in the stage of the truly settled. None in that land are falsely settled or unsettled. Therefore, the Buddhas offer Amida their praise. When sentient beings in the various forms of existence throughout the 10 quarters, on hearing Amida's name of transcendent virtues, come to attain true and real Shinjin, they greatly rejoice at what they have heard. Because of the vow, if they should not be born, when the moment of genuine entrusting has come, and people attain the one thought moment of joy, their birth becomes completely settled. The 2 kinds of fulfillment of the Buddha land of happiness, the beings and the adornments, were formed through the power of Dharmakara's vow. They have no equal in the heavens or on earth. So take refuge in Amida, the power of the great mind. Sakyamuni states that even with his unhindered eloquence, the adornments of the land of happiness cannot be fully taught. So take refuge in Amida, the inexpressible Buddha. Beings born in the Pure Land, in the past, present, and future, are not solely from this world. They come from Buddha lands throughout the 10 quarters, and are countless, innumerable, beyond calculations. Those who, hearing the Buddha's name, rejoice in it with reverence and praise, receive its treasure of virtues. The great benefit acquired with one utterance is supreme. Those who hear the Buddha's name, even going through flames that fill the great chillicosm to do so, attain forever the stage of non-retrogression. The Buddhas, infinite in number, all praise Amida, whose majestic powers are boundless. From the eastern Buddha lands, countless as the sands of the Ganges, innumerable bodhisattvas go to pay homage. Bodhisattvas in the Buddha lands in the other 9 quarters likewise go to pay homage to Amida. Sakyamuni Tathagata has taught in verse the praise of Buddha's immeasurable virtues. The countless bodhisattvas throughout the 10 quarters, to cultivate roots of virtue, revere and praise Amida in song. Let us all take refuge in the Bhagavat.